I love what I do. What I do is so different. How do you really feel about media? How do you really feel about media? Doing some interviews around the media, why you do or don't like the media. Okay, thank you anyway. See, people don't want to do it. And I'm interviewing people how they really feel about media. Who am I going to talk into an interview today? People don't like the media. No way. You say no way. Okay, thank you. I'm just asking people what they think about the media.
I don't speak no English very good, so.
Okay, so like when we say TV news or media, what comes up for you?
Drama?
Do you like it?
No, not at all. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. It was moving. It was informational. It was inspiring, period.
We're going to go into the newsroom. This is the typical day of a newsroom reporter. Ready? Here you go. Here's the tape. You want me to write the story? No? Go sit down. Okay, I'll go sit down. I'll go do my email. Oh my God, all hell's breaking loose. There's been a shooting at the courthouse. Oh my God. Sean, go there. Sean, go there. Sean, go there. Oh, go, let's go. Courthouse, courthouse, courthouse. Interview.
I loved it. Loved her.
She was incredible. I can't wait to hear more.
What happens is people get access to media like they've never had before. They've always seen media as something very difficult to get to reach, and it's really not the truth. Getting on TV is really easy. Getting on TV is very formulaic, and people don't know that. So the reporters come to interview at 10 o'clock. You're going to make it on the noon show. You're going to make it on the 5 o'clock show. You can make it on the 5:30. You're going to make it on the 6. You're going to make it on the 10. You're going to make it on the 11. And you're going to make it on the 5:30 the next morning. How cool is that? Because every single person watching those newscasts is a different demographic. Pitching reporters and generating relationships with reporters is a sales call. The average sales call is like 27 calls. Can you imagine if you called 27 times to get your story on the air? Do you know what would happen? You get on TV! I work in people's media beliefs. They look at media in ways they've never looked at media before. It's a radical transformation in how you see media. Radical transformation. Here's an oxymoron. News is passive. News is passive. Now, I'm not talking when a story breaks and they're running around, they're interviewing everybody in the mayor and they're getting everybody and just following up on that story. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. It's the bulk of what goes on the air is given to them by the people that call in, send press releases, and know how to do it, up to 80%. So my game is to help you pitch.
I thought it was going to be just facts, but it was more about changing my relationship, changing the conversation, changing my internal feelings about media.
She makes you laugh, she makes you cry.
Something happens and you just start getting the pinprickles, right? And this voice says, really warmly and lovingly, he said, no, really, open the door. Sure enough, I opened the door. I was really moved. I get moved every time I tell this story. I was really moved because here there were all these presents. Remember, I had no money. I didn't really like Christmas. So I pulled all these presents in this big brown bag, and then I fell on my knees. Because none of those presents were for my children. They were all for me. All of them. Pajamas and books. Money was in that bag. If you can get in that instant, Christmas has never been the same since.
She does not give you surface information. She goes deep. You learn and really get a new whole way of looking at things, a new understanding.
Just the whole transformation process and then the whole stereotypes you already have about the media and everything. So it was very enjoyable. She's very charismatic and she has a lot of energy.
Here's people trying to get media, and they pretty much don't like media. You have a running refrigerator going on. A cultural conversation of not liking the media. We all have it. It's kind of like going to the party when you don't like the host and you need $5,000. I transform the belief system, and then we get to work. Then we figure out what stories to pitch. Then we figure out when to pitch. Then we figure out what's the best way to be on camera. What's our messaging? Once we get through the beliefs, the rest is the easy part. 90% of what comes out of our mouths is gossip. And let me define gossip for you. Gossip is anytime you're talking about somebody who's not there. That roofer is fabulous. You want that roofer. That plumber is terrible. Don't use that plumber. I love my chiropractor. Go to my chiropractor. Shawn rocks. All that is gossip, right? Now the malicious kind, but you say, but Shawn, that malicious kind, it's only 5%. Radical transformation in networking. Radical. It's not about you. It's about other people. And when you get that to your bones, when you figure out the masks that you put on, you become so authentic. You actually become attractive. People become attracted to you. The business comes to you.
She's kind of opened up all new doors and avenues for me now. I'll never look at networking the same again.
What is it that you do when you got that little bit of fear going on and you're at a networking event? Do you go straight for the food? Do you hide out? Do you just talk to people and take care of people? What is that behavior that you do? And then I want you to give it a name. What is your behavior?
Discussion. I avoid sharing my story because I'm nervous when I meet new people, and so I try to create a lot of discussion about many different topics, and I ask a lot of questions about people, and I avoid saying what yeah.
Great. You want to play with the avoiding? Can we call you like Avoiding Annie?
Absolutely.
High five, sister. Hi, I'm Donna Diva.
Hi, I'm Standoffish Andy.
Excellent. It's so nice to meet you.
And what you're going to do is you're going to meet as many people as you possibly can. Go.
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 My background's in journalism, worked at the Detroit Free Press, so I've been to many seminars, both newspaper and public relations. This was the best, honestly.
If you have a message to put out in the world, you need to know Shawn, because she will help you get that message out there in a really big way.
When someone leaves one of my keynotes, they are different. They're different. They've had a whole new way of looking at media. They see media as human beings. We don't necessarily think about media as human beings. I'm media. I've been in news forever. I'm it. I'm a person. And relating to me as a person is a whole different game than relating to an institution. When you relate to people, miracles happen. And I cause miracles. I'm a conduit for miracles to happen when people shift their media beliefs. It's miraculous. It's really fun, too.